Okay, I am going to show you how to remove these wrinkles just using some highlights and some darkening techniques. I'm going to clone just a tad bit, but otherwise I'm going to just remove some of the darkness in these creases to get rid of them. So the first thing I'll do is come down and I'm going to, image looks pretty good. I'm going to brighten it just a little bit. This is not my image. I'm just showing how to edit it. All right, so now I'm going to go in and I have a couple of actions that I've created. I call it brightness and darkness, but I'm going to show you how to do it from start to finish. So if you go down here, you'll go to levels. You'll come up here and I'm going to do the brightness one first. You'll go to screen, come over to edit. You'll fill it. Make sure you're filling it with black. Hit OK, and it should go back to the way it was. You want to make sure that you're painting with white. Select your paintbrush. Very, very low opacity, and the size that we're going to kind of paint off. So I'm just going to brighten up this crease here. You'll notice if you brighten them too much, they'll kind of start to show where you've done the brightening. I'm also using a tablet to edit on, so I'm able to control my editing a lot better. It's more precise than using a mouse. A little bit too much. I'm going to come in with the darkening one too, and kind of try and even them out. And just try and remove a little bit more in here. Make it real small. I am going to crop this down, so I'm not going to go all the way out here. I'm going to crop it down some, so I'm not too worried about going down too far. All right, so I feel like that looks pretty good. You can see what I've done is just brightening up those creases. So if you feel like you've gotten a little too far where I can kind of see them, we can bring down the opacity just a little bit until it looks a little better. Just play with it. So I feel like that looks pretty good. I'm going to flatten my image. I'm going to start over again. So same thing, I'm going down to my, my layers down here. I'm going to go to levels, go up here. I'm going to multiply, which is going to make my image very dark. Go back up to edit, fill it with black. And now I'm just going to level out the light spots that are there, which will help the little white spots that are right here. So I'm going to kind of just level those out just a little bit. And I'm at like a real low opacity, so. Obviously, you don't really want to do this in post. You want to try and get it the best you can in the camera, which is why it's so important to make sure that your blanket is nice and pulled back. But if it happens, you know, baby doesn't want to cooperate or whatnot, and you just gotta roll with the punches, then this is how you would fix it. All right, so I'm pretty happy with the way it looks around the baby. And again, you can kind of just see what I've done here. Just kind of filled in to make it a little more level. So now I'm going to crop my image, get it to where I like it. Obviously, I'll probably crop this one a little tighter just because of the blanket. All right, so now I'll just kind of go down. Oops. And with real low opacity on my clone. I'm going to just kind of clone just a tad, not too much, because you'll be able to see the cloning. It looks like she had a pretty shallow depth of field, so we're getting a lot of blurring around front. That's about as good as that's going to get right there. So that's how you fix that. Go back to see the original image. And then how we finished it. So it looks really good. A couple little imperfections that you could probably play with. Going back again and doing the same brightness and darkness, you could probably fill in a little bit more to make it where it's a little bit more even. So just kind of playing with those layers will definitely get you what you need.